Everyone thinks you need to be a coder, have a perfect product, or know someone in Silicon Valley to build an AI business. You don't. Here's why. The biggest AI opportunity isn't in Silicon Valley. It's in the $10 trillion labor market that's 99.8% unautomated. Here's the thing. 95% of businesses still haven't implemented AI. And big tech is chasing the obvious plays, leaving the best opportunities wide open for entrepreneurs just like you. But what if I told you that non-technical founders with no product are building seven-figure AI businesses right now in niches big tech hasn't even noticed?
Hi, I'm Dee Williams, Audacionaire, and today I am here to show you why right now is the easiest and most profitable moment in history to build an AI business, no matter your starting point. Even if you have no product, no tech background, and no clear idea yet, you'll see exactly how to create a business in the next wave of opportunity. And at the end, I'm going to guide you to your very first step. Are you ready to get started? Let's dive in. Let me make this plain. AI isn't just for Silicon Valley, and you don't need a team of developers just to get started. In fact, the biggest wins in AI right now are coming from business owners and solo entrepreneur founders like you who act first in their niche. I don't know if you know, but with 95% of your competitors sitting on the sidelines, this is absolutely your moment to step up, capture real market share, and build the business everyone else will wish they actually started. The window is closing. My question to you is, will you be the leader or the follower? Because when you look at the market shift, the opportunity is massive. I mean, come on, you've seen the headlines, right? AI isn't just a tech trend, it's rapidly becoming the engine of growth for the next wave of million and billion dollar businesses. But what does the data show? What does it actually show, right? The software market is huge, but AI software is growing 3 times faster. Billions are flooding in, trillions even, but 95% of business owners are still sitting on the sidelines. Listen. If you saw Shopify, Salesforce, or QuickBooks at the beginning, this is your moment for the next wave, but even bigger and faster. That's why what I'll show you next isn't just theory. It's your window before the market gets crowded. Listen, if you've ever thought, I can't do this, I need to learn code, or I don't have a product yet, this is the moment you need to hear this. You've been thinking about it all wrong.
So what does it look like to actually go from idea to a seven-figure AI business? Well, there are 2 proven paths. You can do this by yourself in the privacy of your own home without needing big investors, a tech co-founder, or a technical background. Or you can add to your existing business model using AI to transform your existing business, bringing new value and creating an entire new revenue stream without disrupting what you already have. The only thing you need is the willingness to take the first step, because the opportunity window is right now. Now, you're like, okay, Dee, I get it, but how do I make this work? How do I make this happen? Well, let me show you how. The formula is simpler than you think. It's just 3 steps to your first AI product, right? Step 1, you're going to use what you already know. Step 2, you're going to find who needs it solved. And step 3, you're going to build the AI that does it. Now, step 1, use what you already have. Your unfair advantage is already inside of you. You have what I call KEESKAS that can help you understand what you already have as step 1. So KEESKAS, K, knowledge. What knowledge do you have? Experience. What experience do you have? Working experience. Expertise. What do you know best? Skills. What skills do you have? Kinship. What kinship do you have? K is kinship. A, what abilities do you have? S, what stories can you tell based on your experiences and so forth, right? Just pick one, and that's your starting point. Once you do that, then you're going to move on to step 2, and you're going to find your hungry market. We're going to match your KEESKAS to a real problem. So you're going to take your KEESKAS and ask, Who struggles with whatever it is that you know or your skill, right? So we're going to find our market. Okay, what boring task could AI automate for that market? And where's the pain point that no one is solving? These are your core questions that you're going to ask, and you're going to work through those. And here's an example, a working example of what that might look like. I know dental billing. Dental practices struggle with insurance claims. I can create an AI software that will automate claim submissions for a specific type of dental practice or location of a dental practice. Do you see how easy that was? Now we're going to move on to step 3. We're going to build your formula. We're going to turn your idea into a money-making product. I know, I love, I can do blank. This is my target market and they're always struggling with this. I can build AI that solves for this at this cost. Okay, an example filled in. I love getting my car washed and finding deals. Car wash owners are always struggling with filling slow time slots and promoting daily specials. I can build an AI that autopilots specials and texts customers deals for $199 a month for car wash owners, right? That's a really small niche market that a lot of people aren't tapping into. So the complete 5-step path from idea to profitable AI business. Step 1, what do you use? Step 2, find. Step 3, build. Step 4, hire. And step 5, grow. Let's review some specific micro niche areas that are blue ocean opportunities for you.
All you got to do is follow the formula.
Now, if you look right here, the real opportunity is automating the labor market, the $10 trillion labor market. I mean, if you automate just a small portion, right, it's going to change your life. It's going to set your whole life, your whole future in a different direction. Right now, they're saying out of the $10 trillion market, 99.8% of the market is not automated. That is the opportunity for you. Most AI companies are chasing big, obvious verticals. But if you look in unsexy, fragmented local industries where the competition is low and incumbents are slow, you have an opportunity. And there are a ton of micro niches out there, like recruiting and staffing agencies, real estate brokerages, home healthcare agencies, business consulting firms, independent restaurants. We saw car washes and dental clinics. They all have pain points that only AI can address efficiently. Admin, scheduling, lead generation, client communication, compliance. Listen, you only need a tiny slice to build a life-changing business.
We're talking proven micro niche opportunities. Are you fired up? I know you're fired up.
So let's look at some of these micro niches. If you're in the healthcare and medical space, here are proven opportunities in the sector. Eye care clinics, veterinary clinics and animal hospitals, mental health private practices, dental practices, physical therapy centers, chiropractic clinics, urgent care centers, medical billing coding services, home healthcare agencies, occupational therapy practices, speech therapy clinics, dermatology practices, podiatry clinics, and hearing aid and audiology centers. These are just a few micro niches that you could tap into in the healthcare and the medical space. What about medical spas and aesthetic medicine? Let's go into home property services, right? HVAC contractors and repair services, plumbing companies, electrical contractors, roofing companies, landscaping and lawn care businesses, pool maintenance and cleaning, pest control services, house cleaning and maid services, window cleaning services, carpet cleaning services, junk removal and hauling, handyman services, painting contractors, garage door installation and repair, gutter cleaning and installation. Oh, it's getting real right now. Let's look at professional services, accounting firms and bookkeeping, law firms, small to mid-size, independent insurance agencies, real estate brokerages, property management companies, marketing and advertising agencies, public relations firms, recruiting and staffing agencies, executive search firms, business consulting firms, IT consulting and managed services, financial planning and wealth management, tax preparation services, notary and document preparation, translation and interpretation, businesses? What about personal services, hair salons and beauty salons, hair salons and barber shops, nail salons and spas, day spas and massage therapy centers, tanning salons, tattoo and piercing studios, personal training studios and gyms, yoga and Pilates studios, martial arts and self-defense schools, dance schools, pet grooming services, dog training and obedience schools, pet boarding and daycare facilities, dog walking services, and mobile pet grooming services. What about in the food and beverage space? Independent restaurants, fast casual dining establishments, coffee shops and cafes, catering companies, food trucks and mobile food vendors, bakery and pastry shops, bar and nightclub operations, juice bar and smoothie shops, ice cream and frozen yogurt dessert shops, pizza restaurants and pizzerias, food delivery and meal prep services. They are all small micro niches that you can build in this new AI gold rush.
Which micro niche will you own?
And let me tell you, there has never been an opportunity like this before. Okay? It's fast moving. There are few barriers. You can be the first mover. You can set the rules. You can see where the small fish can eat the big fish. Oh, it's real, because the largest source of profit is hiding in some of the smallest, most boring problems. AI lets you capture value that you used to require years of coding and millions of dollars, or even Silicon Valley connections. Now you only need a handful of clients or a small niche to build a life-changing outcome for yourself, for the legacy of your family. I know you're fired up right now. Listen, this new gold rush and the rules have changed. Okay? It's changed. Okay? AI is a tidal wave. 95% of businesses are still watching from the shore. This time, you don't need to be the first to Silicon Valley. You just need to act before everyone else wakes up. And I can tell you that in the next 12 to 24 months, those who move first, they will have the founder advantage for years to come. So let me ask, how much can you make in this new AI gold rush? I know you're wondering. Would you like to dive in and see what it looks like in real time? Let's look and see what your real potential earnings are. All right, now we're bringing out the calculator just to give you an idea of what the finances could look like in your software company, and just depending on the package, the cost of the package that you're selling, right? So here in this particular example, this would represent the cost of the package. You can go in and change that cost if you want. So let's just say you say my first package is going to be $19, and then you're going to click yes. That's $19 right there, monthly cost. If someone pays for the year, it's $228. And you can give them a 20% discount, and you get $182 up front. Not bad. Let's say your next one is $49, right? That's your next package. And then you say that your next package is going to be, let's say, $49. So for one person, you've got, for the year, you're going to make $588 off of them if they stay with your platform for the year. Okay. So that's your what we consider to be your annual reoccurring revenue, your ARR. The $49 is your monthly reoccurring revenue. Okay. So that's your monthly reoccurring revenue. Just throw that right there. That's what that is. And then let's just say for the next package you have, we're going to just close this out. The next package price you have is $199. Okay. Let's just say it's $199. Let's hit yes. So for $199, your yearly cost for one person is $2,388. This is your YRR, your yearly annual revenue. Right. I'm sorry, this is MRR, monthly recurring revenue, and then ARR is annual recurring revenue, is your yearly. So that's $2,000 a year per person. So if they come in at that package, and then maybe you have like another package, who knows what that package is, but let's just say you've got a $299 package, and then let's just say you got a $4.99 package, okay? So your $2.99 package, you're bringing in $3,588 for that year off of that person, that one license. And if it's enterprise level on one license at $4.99 per user, it's $5,000 for the year. So let's say, and you don't need all these packages, you could probably have just one or two, right? But let's just say you have more packages, right? Let's just say, you only have one. We're only charging $19, and our goal is to generate whatever your goal is for the year. Okay, so you're gonna say seats are just like people, like users. If you have 100 users for the year, you're gonna bring in about $20,000, $22,000 per year. You're gonna have $1,900 in monthly recurring revenue. Okay, but for the same people, if you have your $49.99, you bring in $58,000 and you got $5,000 a month, right? But if you get your folks that are in the $199 slot, then you're about $19,000 a month for 100 people, $238 a year, okay? You get 100 in your $299 slot, you're about $30,000 a month, $358 a year. Or if you get enterprise level, you would never be 100. If it's enterprise level, it would probably be like 1,000 employees or more, right? It would probably be more than that. It would be like 10,000 employees. But now, just looking at enterprise level, that's 1,000 employees. You're at $500,000 a month at $6 million a year. Make that make sense. That's with 1,000. So that's when you're getting the enterprise companies. And remember, the MIT report said that 95% of of AI projects are failing. So if you get one enterprise level client that has 10,000 employees, that's 1,000 employees. Most enterprise level companies have 10,000 employees. So if you go in and you have 10,000, it won't let me do 10,000 because that's not even in our stratosphere. Let me see if 1,000 is the max. Heck no, of course not. I know it's not. My brain works right. So 5,000. So I think the max on this is 5,000 employees. No. 6. Let's see. Look at this. Okay, so 6,933 employees. You're at 41 million. 3 million monthly recurring revenue, 41 million annual recurring revenue. That's with one enterprise level company that has 6,000 employees, and you're charging them $400 a month or $500 a month per employee. This is life changing, right? But for some of you, that might be a little too overwhelming. I don't want to overwhelm you, so we can start small. Most monthly memberships are around $19 to $199. Let's just say you get $199 and you get a company who says, hey, I have 50 employees or 68 employees. You're still at $13,000 a month. You're at $162,000 a year, and that's just with one customer. Now you go and you get another customer who has another 38 employees, right? So you come on in, and now they've got 68. So you've got a company who's got 68 employees at 49 and 68 employees at 199. You're at 202 a year. Now you got another company and they've got 68, but they're at the $19 package, right? Now you've got another company and they're at the $299 package. You're at $500,000 a year, 38,000 a month. And then we're not even going to talk about the enterprise because that's going to take you over the top. But this gets you in the door, this gets you working, and this allows you to see that you have the ability to make a lot of money software, right? And you have B2B, which is business to business, and you have B2C, which is business to consumer. And both will work. We have to figure out what it is that you want to build, what problem you want to solve, or what market you want to entertain. And then create something that it serves as an additional revenue stream, but also value add to the industry. I believe that right now we should be tapping into the $1 trillion labor industry, because I believe that's what the next transformation is going to is going to happen. That's what's going to take place. However, there is still open space for other tech platforms or other tech solutions that entertain and that can tap into that B2C market as well. The question is, will you be the one to launch the idea? Are you fired up? I feel like every time, where's my little thing? I feel like every time we should have been doing that. We should have been doing that. We should have been, every time we hit a number, we should have been going back. I'm just saying, whenever I talk about money, you know. So, I mean, because that enterprise, taking a piece of that enterprise business, even with 68 employees on the enterprise side, which we know is not even, right. But that enterprise business is crazy, right? 6,800 employees. I'm going to close all of these up. You just need one company. You're like a $40 million company overnight. You need one enterprise level company that needs to have 6,000 users, and you're like life-changing overnight, but your technology's got to work. You've got to have a working product. You've got to be able to build it out, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's dive back in.
You do know small businesses will pay more for tools that directly drive revenue or save time. Listen, AI drives clear ROI in small businesses where labor costs, admin errors, and customer service bottlenecks translate directly into lost revenue or wasted effort. That's an opportunity for you and your AI platform.
Now, I'm not just talking to you about building your software from the perspective of like just debuild the software. I've also done it, so I'm not showing you something I haven't done. I have a platform called Pitch Close AI where I help service-based businesses hire 1099 sales professionals compliant and at scale. My market is recruiting and staffing agencies and executive search firms. I also will go into working with real estate brokers because, as you know, I'm getting my real estate license. I work with consulting firms already, coaches, SaaS companies are already leveraging tailored AI solutions, not to replace people, but to unlock new revenue streams, streamlining onboarding and automating compliance pain points. You do not have to be a coder. You do have to see the opportunity in your world and take the first step. The other product I have is called Meet Minds, where I help service-based business creators and communities build powerful membership ecosystems that combine community, content, and AI automation all in one platform. The market is coaches, consultants, educators, SaaS finders. They're using Meet Minds to create recurring revenue, deliver immersive client experiences, and automate engagement. It's not just a community platform. It's an AI-powered ecosystem designed to scale knowledge, relationships, and revenue without burnout. And I want you to know that you don't have to chase every new platform. You need one system that works while you focus on impact. And then my third platform is called KEESKAS, where I help sales-driven organizations automate outbound sales calls, follow-ups, and lead tracking through AI voice and chat agents, giving them more time to close deals instead of chasing them. My market are sales teams, marketing agencies, staffing agencies, real estate groups, SaaS companies. They use KEESKAS to supercharge conversations by integrating AI voice workflows, automated dialing, and an intelligent CRM. They're scaling outreach, reducing response times, and turning cold leads into active conversations, all without adding headcount. So these are 3 projects that I've worked on personally and that I've delivered. You don't need a massive sales team. You just need smart systems that never sleep and that never miss a follow-up.
Come on, listen. You don't need to be a coder to build, customize, and launch client-serving solutions. No. You just need an idea.
And now I want to talk to you about some companies that are also doing the same thing, like Write Sonic, from side project to multi-million-dollar ARR AI copywriting suite. They bootstrap with no external funding. Natalist is a platform for car washes, handling everything from memberships to payments. Botsonic, no-code custom AI chatbots, resolving 70% of customer support for retailers and real estate. Custom GPT, solo founder, creates tailored AI bots for compliance and HR, profitable across all industries. Barty turned scheduling admin for eye clinics into $1 million ARR AI system. GoCharlie.ai is an AI assistant for marketing, automates content, 2.1 million raised mainstream business adoption. AI Quantify, 500K ARR in 1 year. They powers automated SEO blog content for agencies and small, medium-sized businesses. Cohesive, lead gen automation for janitorial and landscaping companies, now VC backed. Sweet Spot, AI monitors government contracts, automates discovery for consultants and small, medium-sized businesses. And Aura AI, solo founder, built an AI receptionist for hotels, now servicing dozens of clients. So I've done it, other people have done it, and it works because let's talk about why it works and why it doesn't work. So most people think that you need venture capital to start. Most people feel like you got to know how to code. Most people feel like it's going to take you years to build a product. And most people think you're going to need Silicon Valley connections. But the truth is, you can start this AI company bootstrap with zero funding. No code AI tools exist now. You can launch in 3 days and you can work from anywhere that you want. So this will save, and that's very, very, very important. Also want to let you know that businesses will actually pay for this because it saves 20 plus hours a week in ROI. It converts leads 24/7, as far as revenue, and it never takes a day off. And we're talking about AI. We're talking about the automation. We're talking about once you get the platform up and going, why this actually works and why businesses will pay for this. This is your opportunity to tap into the labor market from a technical perspective. Now, let me ask you, what if this was you? Can you picture yourself 1 week, 1 day from today? Like, let's just say you wake up on a Wednesday morning, you open your laptop, you use your KEESKAS worksheet. In 2 hours, you've identified your perfect micro niche and you know exactly what you're building. And then day two, you get up and it's Thursday afternoon, you're sketching your MVP blueprint, what it does, who pays, how much. Then you set up your AI SaaS platform infrastructure because you're going to build your AI product and get it working. And then day 3, Friday evening, you're going to follow our no-code templates, build your first AI product. Just clicked and connect. Your product is now live and working. Does that get you fired up? Let me ask, do you mind if I share with you how you can actually make this happen with some support? Are you cool with that? Awesome.
Introducing the 3-day Idea to AI SaaS Bootcamp. Are you ready to dive in?
Well, I have a 3-day Idea to AI SaaS Bootcamp. I've been talking about it for a while. It's something I really wanted to show you how to do. And what you're going to accomplish in 3 days, you're going to first find your winning niche. You're going to use the KEESKAS Framework to identify your market opportunity and validate that demand. Then you're going to go in and start building your AI solution, start getting it up together, building out the infrastructure for your solution. And then day 3, you're going to actually launch that solution and get it ready to get your first client.
Now that I know you're serious, let's talk about everything you'll get with this 3-day bootcamp.
You're going to get 3 live days with D. You're going to get your no-code templates. You're going to have your KEESKA validation worksheet. You're going to get a step-by-step launch checklist. You're going to get private community access, your pricing calculator spreadsheet, your lifetime bootcamp replays. Oh, we're fired up. Don't get it twisted. Listen, we're going to go through these KEESKAs, your knowledge, experience, expertise, skills, kinship, abilities, and stories. And we're going to then define your proven niche opportunities and figure out what you're going to build. It's just that simple. We're going to find that niche, build your first product, and show you how to land your first paying clients so that you can walk away with a real business generating real recurring revenue. Now, our 3-day bootcamp is $14.99 live in person in Los Angeles, California. We are taking over downtown Inglewood. Yes, we are. Or you can join us online virtually for $4.99. Our next cohort starts on December 3rd. We definitely want you there. I want you to join today also to get the bonuses that we have on the table.
When you sign up today, you get 3 major bonuses. I want you to have them. Let's talk about what you get.
You get an AI prompt library, one-on-one strategy call and community access with our founders. And I want you to know this boot camp is not for everyone. This boot camp is for you if you are ready to take action now, if you're willing to learn new skills, if you want to build real wealth, if you're committed to the process. It's not for you if you're looking for get rich quick, if you're not willing to put in the work, if you're not coachable, and if you expect this to be easy. Otherwise, I want you to understand that this AI boot camp starts in 3 days. And here's what happens next. I want you to secure your spot, get your pre-work materials, join us live for day 1, and walk away with your business launched. If you are really, really ready to take your idea to the next level, take your future to the next level, and to really embark on a new version of yourself. If you've been hanging out with me for a while, we've had this 90-day lock-in and we are defining our future today. This 3-day boot camp will assist with that. We look forward to seeing you there.
Are you ready to take action right now? If so, your 3-day boot camp starts real soon. So I want you to take a moment, enroll right now, get your ticket, and I will see you